Welcome to our pre-5K coach presentation. This year's 5K will be on Saturday, December 2nd in Woodbridge at Fitzner Stadium and Sunday, December 3rd in Sterling at Dulles Town Center. We are getting excited for upcoming 5K and wanted to give you important information so you and your coaches feel prepared for race day. 5K registration. All registered girls are already registered for a 5K and do not require additional registration. Both their program t-shirts and their 5K bibs will be delivered to your site. Coaches, in order to run with your team at the end of the season 5K, you must register on our website. No worries, our registration is free to all coaches using the code COACH17F. If you registered before November 1st, your bibs will come to your site along with your girls. If you registered after November 1st, your bibs will be available at packet pickup locations. Even though we cannot mandate a running partner for each participant, we do highly encourage that they have a buddy runner for safety reasons. In addition to this, our 5K is a celebration and a momentous occasion for our girls that we would love them to share with their buddy runner. A buddy runner could be a coach, parent, friend, or sibling. If girls are similarly placed, it is okay for coaches to run with more than one girl. If this buddy runner is not a coach, they must register for a 5K. Please let parents know that they will be able to sign up on our website, www.GOTRnova.org. For all of those GOTR friends, family, and buddy runners joining us for our 5K, registration will be available online only until November 28th at 12 p.m. After November 28th, individuals will be able to register at any of our packet pickup locations or on race day at a registration tent. The registration system uses a dynamic bib assignment, so runners will not be assigned a number until they come to pick up their bib and shirt at packet pickup or on race morning. To avoid crowds and time issues on the morning of the 5K, we highly encourage that all 5K participants register and pick up their bibs and t-shirts prior to race day. This season, we will have 3 packet pickup locations at Wegmans around our region. On Wednesday, November 29th, we will be at the Wegmans in Fairfax from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. On Thursday, November 30th, at the Wegmans in Alexandria from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. And we will be at the Wegmans in Sterling from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. And finally, on Friday, December 1st, in addition to our Wegmans locations, we will be in Arlington at Taylor Elementary School on Friday, December 1st from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m. If someone is picking up for multiple people, please make sure that they bring a list of those individuals' first and last names, as our volunteers will not have a list of buddy runners by school. Finally, we are keeping it green by giving out our virtual goodie bags to all participants. This will be emailed to all participants prior to the event. Fast forward to race morning. Where do you go to meet your team? Each team is assigned to a 5K color corral, which is a big colored number sign by the start and finish line. You can find the color corral list on the GOTR NOVA website on the 5K page. A screenshot of a snippet of the color corral list is what is pictured here, just to give you an idea. Your color corral will be where you can easily meet and find your team at the start of the 5K. You can use your corral as a regathering spot for post-5K activities as well. For safety reasons, we will also start the run in waves as well to spread out the runners a bit. Here is a course map of what the 5K will look like on Saturday, December 2nd in Woodbridge. For a closer view, you can also find this course map on our website at GOTRnova.org under our 5K details section. There will be a water station located at about the halfway point. Remind your girls to move through the water station and not stop and stand. This will help with congestion at the water station. One water station is plenty for a 5K, so make sure to prepare your girls for one water station being available. This is great to do during your practice 5K as well. For our Woodbridge 5K, the timeline will go as follows. For those participants who have not registered or picked up their bib and t-shirt, our registration tent will be open from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock a.m. It is highly encouraged that all participants and cheerleaders arrive at Fitzner by 8 o'clock a.m., as all runners will be called to the start line at this time. This will give your team plenty of time to gather together, get your bibs on, and ready to run. In addition to this, all course roads will be closing at this time, so please make sure to join us at 8 o'clock a.m. Please listen for any last-minute announcements and our national anthem a couple of minutes before start time. At 8:30 a.m., you and your team will be off. Afterwards, make sure to celebrate with your team of this fantastic accomplishment. With our new 5K location, we are still confirming our exact course map for Sterling. With that, please stay tuned to your coach emails and our website to see our Sterling 5K course map in the following weeks. The start and finish line is likely to change from the map above. For our Sterling 5K, the timeline will go as follows. For those participants who have not registered or picked up their bib and t-shirt, our registration tent will be open from 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. It is highly encouraged that all participants and cheerleaders arrive at Dulles by 7:30 a.m., as all runners will be called to the start line at this time. This will give your team plenty of time to gather together, get your bibs on, and ready to run. In addition to this, all course roads will be closing at this time, so make sure to join us at 7:30 a.m. Please listen for any last-minute announcements and our national anthem a couple of minutes before start time. At 8 o'clock a.m., you and your team will be off. GOTR NOVA highly encourages participation from parents and guardians of each girl so they understand what each girl is accomplishing. With that, we ask coaches to make sure that the parents or guardians of each girl know what is expected of them at the 5K. One way to start talking about transportation to the 5K. How will your girl get to Woodbridge or Sterling at the proper time? Will they need a ride from another parent? It is an expectation that parents will be figuring out how to transport their child to the 5K. If your team will be taking a bus to the 5K, please communicate that to your team parents. Please let us know as well so that we can give you directions on where your bus will be able to park. As you know, buddy runners are highly encouraged from GOTR NOVA for the safety of the participant. It is the parent and guardian's responsibility to find someone to participate with the girl. If the parent is participating, 5K training plans are available in their grown-up guides. If the parent or guardian does not have anyone to run with, please reach out to our GOTR NOVA office to request a road runner. A road runner is a volunteer who maybe doesn't have time to coach or be part of a team, but is able to run with a girl. Please keep in mind that for many of our parents or buddy runners are first-time participants in a 5K, so they may need a bit more guidance as they might not know how many people will be there or a water station being available on course. Feel free to direct them to our office if they have any other questions regarding the 5K. When traveling to the 5K, please note that roads will be closing around 8 o'clock a.m. to get ready for our 8:30 start. Please have your team arrive ahead of time. Once you arrive at Fitzner Stadium, you'll want to arrive through our main entrance to the county complex. Volunteers will be escorting you to the proper places to park. There is plentiful parking at Fitzner with the choice of either parking in the county complex or the stadium lots. Parking volunteers will be waiting to help you to the appropriate lot. Please note, if your team is taking a bus to the 5K, please alert our office so we can help you have a seamless drop-off. Where do you go after you park? Volunteers will be on hand to guide you to the meetup area for your school, which will be located near the start and finish line. The event start and finish line, under the pink and green arch, is located just outside the stadium. If you would like to meet up with your teammates, go to the sign that matches the color code and number assigned to your school. Example, red 3. There will be a 10-foot tall signs that match the GOTR color code and number assigned to your school. When in doubt, ask any volunteer for help. When traveling to the 5K, please note that roads will be closing around 7:30 a.m. to get ready for an 8 o'clock a.m. start. Please have your team arrive ahead of time. Once you arrive at Dulles Town Center, volunteers will be escorting you to the proper places to park. There is plentiful parking at Dulles, so no worries there. Please note, if your team is taking a bus to the 5K, please alert our office so we can help you have a seamless drop-off. Where do you go after you park? Volunteers will be on hand to guide you to the meetup area for your school, which will be located near the start and finish line. Again, if you would like to meet up with your teammates, go to the sign that matches the color code and number assigned to your school. Example, red 3. There will be a 10-foot tall signs that match the GOTR color code and number assigned to your school. When in doubt, ask any volunteer for help. We will run rain or shine. Race Officials may cancel, delay, or change the event in case of extreme weather or other conditions that may affect the safety and health of participants. Please make sure to follow our Facebook and Twitter accounts for live, up-to-date information. Please note that no refunds will be provided. In the packet that will be mailed to your sites will be the bibs for all registered girls and coaches prior to the November 1st date. The timing chip is the little white strip on the back, so please don't take this off. Also, please do not fold or crinkle them as it could ruin the timing chip. There are two schools of thought when it comes to handing out your bibs. You could either hand them out at one of the practices with the hope that girls will bring them to the 5K race, or keep them until the 5K and hand them out prior to the race starting. The only downside to that is if a girl shows up late and cannot find her team. Many of our registration volunteers tell us that parents come to our tent prior to the 5K asking for their daughter's bib. Please make sure to tell your parents that you will have the girls' bibs at the corral before the start of the race. The girls should wear their bibs on the front of their shirts. This serves as the backup timing mechanism and helpful for our photographer. Safety pins should also be included in the packet mailed to your site. When you do not receive your packet of bibs, please make sure that each girl has a bib. If you're missing or even have a duplicate, please let our office know. Safety is our number one priority on race day. The entire race course will be closed to traffic and no one will be allowed to park on the course. We will have course marshals at every single intersection. Even though we have a very safe course, we still do not allow bikes or dogs on the course. However, our 5K events are family friendly and we do allow strollers on the course. Due to insurance requirements, everyone must be registered for the 5K and wearing the official GOTR event bib in order to run. This includes babies and small children in strollers. All runners must be registered for a 5K. A runner should not run a bib that is assigned to someone else. If a parent or guardian needs to do a bib swap, they must contact our office and fill out our bib swap form. Where should girls go if they get separated? Where do parents go if they cannot find their child? Our runner's assistant tent is the official Lost Child Center. A person inside the tent will alert a GOTR NOVA staff member who will be in charge of facilitating lost parents and kids. On 5K day, encourage your team to wear their program t-shirts. If you have a Team Unity t-shirt that you made, such as a tie-dye t-shirt, definitely wear those too. Please also be mindful of the weather and dress accordingly. Please let our office know if you have any questions about this upcoming 5K. We cannot wait to see you and your team the weekend of December 2nd and December 3rd and celebrate your accomplishments.